Hey folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is William Zhang. Today we're going to talk about the Sandbox Token. This is my trade idea for you for today and tomorrow, since crypto trades 24/7 is for right now. The Sandbox Token is a token I've held since it was trading around the 0.7, 0.8 level. It recently had a huge jump from 0.8 to about 2.4. And due to the Facebook announcement of Metaverse, and I really believe that this is a great project that can really be the face of the Metaverse in the upcoming years. So now I'm going to talk over about the technical levels and on the retracements that we're experiencing in the Sandbox token, and what are some good buy levels and some sell levels that my plans is going to work. So hopefully you find this video interesting. If you like it, please like, comment, subscribe. It'll really help out the channel so we can identify more trade ideas for you in crypto, in stocks, in options, in whatever it is that we like to trade. Thank you. So here is the chart of the Sandbox token, and I drew this resistance line back in, I think, October, September-ish. I identified that, okay, this is probably the resistance that we're going to face. So, but whenever we have a breakout into outside of this box, this might be a good buying opportunity to really go through that breakout and buy into that momentum. So what I saw was that there was a breakout, and then you had to fall back onto the resistance line. That's when I really loaded up with my last amount of my cash on the trading account. But before that, I like the project. As I mentioned before, I enjoy the Sandbox project, and I bought some near here, near here, near here, near here. So sometimes high, sometimes low. But what really just made me load it up is that I see there's a bounce, a breakout, and then a test on the resistance, previous resistance, and now serve as a support. And I loaded around here, and then a couple days later, voila. The Facebook announced that they're now changing their name from Facebook to Meta, and the whole talk of Metaverse really spiked on Google Trend, and we saw a huge breakout, and I sold around 1.5, about 25% of my Sandbox holding, and then I keep on selling on the way up, and it actually went all the way to about 2.4, which I missed on the tip. That's what happens when you're trading. You really miss the extremes. That's why I try to keep a little a little exposure on the Sandbox token. And so I held some throughout here. Now I'm holding some over here. But let's get to the important part, which is the technical. On the daily, we can't really see much, but I will do a Fibonacci retracement from the previous breakout level. So this is from here to the peak, and then we're looking at a pretty good purchase around here, 1.58, 1.6-ish, which I did buy some using the gains I made. And then there's another good level to purchase is about right here. But to clarify, I've been buying around 1.775, 1.72, 1.7-ish, and 1.6, and I have some at 1.5, which it just hit on the support. And then the next level I'm looking to buy is around here, 1.4, and then I'm just holding the cash for rest just in case it falls back to the previous level around $1. That's the big breakout we're looking at, because $1 was the previous price level resistance. And then you broke up above that, so that's the next level I'm gonna load rest of my cash on. And I feel like it's worth way more than $1, but that's just my personal opinion, not really financial advice. Let's go into a little more details. Other than the daily chart, we can look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart tells a lot more story. You can see every time it bounces off the 20 moving average, it actually serves as a really good moving average support. And then same thing here. And then same thing here, and then same thing here, and then that's when you after that final peak, you can see that you actually got another support, the 50 moving average, and then just a breakdown from there. Now we're hitting this level, which is, I think, the 200 moving average on the 15-minute chart, which is a pretty good buy level for me. That's why I loaded about half of my cash positions into all these buying zones. Now I'm just waiting for a bounce to around 1.8 to around maybe even $2 level, and then I'll just sell them as it goes up, and then I'm just use the cash to hoard once it falls back down, if it does fall back down. So that's a pretty straightforward Fibonacci retracement, and the buy levels I'm looking at the sell levels I'm looking at. But I think in the long run, it's a terrific project. And if you're interested, you can use my referral code, link in the description, to go to the sandbox.game website and create a Sandbox account, so you can check out their project. You can buy some land if you like, or if you wonder how you can trade sand, the Sandbox token. Because right now it's very, very hard to get access to the Sandbox token if you're in the United States. But I did find this exchange, Gemini. They actually have Sandbox token as one of their tradable assets. So you can use my referral code in the description, also link in the description. Please use it if you do want to create an account on Gemini and start trading the Sandbox. And obviously you can use DeFi, decentralized exchange, things like a Uniswap. But I just find the gas fee using Ethereum and everything, shifting from Coinbase to your MetaMask, and from MetaMask to Uniswap, and from Uniswap to get a swap into the Sandbox token, and then buy, sell that way. Just A, too complicated, and B, too transactional heavy. The gas fee just eating me alive. Every time I do that, a little bit of me bleed, and I cry inside quite a bit, because all the gas fee I've been losing over that area just isn't really good for like a frequent trading, and especially for crypto trading. But it does give you one good thing about Uniswap is that it does give you good exposure to like new ICOs and new coins that are not listed on like mainstream exchange, things like Coinbase, things like Gemini. But thankfully Gemini is available on Sandbox. It is also available on Binance, but it's not on the US exchange, nor is it available to on the FTX exchange, on the FTX US exchange. It's available to the international exchange, but in order to get accounts on those, you have to prove that you're outside of the United States, and there's too much hoop I got to jump through, just so I can trade crypto, which I just don't find that part appeasing, but it is what it is. But anyway, these are the support levels that we're looking at, and these are the sell levels that I'm looking at in order to make a little quick profit on the trade. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and use the discount code below. And hopefully I'll see you again on my next video. Talk about, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. It might be crypto, it might be stock, it might be options, but Sandbox is a pretty cool token, pretty cool project. You should definitely check it out. Thank you.